You don't think that your nipple can become a cheese pull from a mozzarella stick, but you peel a toddler off of it and it does. You want that visual? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so. Are you guys drunk? What's happening? No, you're all allergic to it, right? That's the thing. Yeah, you get very bright red. Hello, this is this is fun. This is fun watching, looking out into a crowd full of fun faces. I am little like Squid Game, not the Netflix movie, the porn. This is a hentai support group. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my God, what are we doing? Okay, so you liked me, you said you loved me, and then I said that, and you're like, now you're a clown. Okay.
When you were like, oh, you can tell that joke, the hentai?
Oh yeah, you did start with that.
They hated it.
Oh, they did?
They didn't like it. They liked me when I went out, and then I told that joke, and all of their smiles drained from their faces. And I was like, I gotta get you back.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I am excited. So I'm a mother. Any other moms? Okay. I know, there's always one. Wait till I ask about breastfeeding. That'll be your moment. That'll be your moment to really shine.
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, I'm a mom. Are there anybody else parents at least? Soon? You not that you know of. Okay. A little whore. Okay. And you have a kid? How old's your kid?
Almost 6.
Almost 6. And you have a baby on the way? Oh, congratulations. Round of applause for our new dad. Are you excited for your wife to call you daddy in public? A little bit. Do you know what you're going to have, a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Oh, amazing. I have 2 girls. I have 2 girls at home. Their names are Goldie and Pepper, because we want strippers. We do. We want, feels like the only sustainable job there is left, you know. Like AI can make a titty, but you know the real thing when you feel it, so get to work, you little whores. No, I love my daughters. People always say it makes sense that I have 2 girls, because they're like, oh, your husband is such a girl dad, which is a fun way of being like, your husband's a huge pussy. Couldn't imagine that guy raising a man, and I'm like, I know I would have had to do it, you know. You know, but it is nice being out as a mother, because I think, you know, you gotta live your life. I did a lot of shows pregnant because there's so much that you can't do pregnant. None of you know. But let me just tell you what it's like being pregnant. You can't do anything. You can't eat deli meat. You can't drink. You can't have sushi. You can't take Advil. But then you go to the hospital when you're in labor and they're like, do you want fentanyl? And you're like, yes, please. Good thing I didn't have that hoagie a couple weeks ago, so I could take this street killer before I meet my baby. You guys done fentanyl? Okay. I know I'm not supposed to be like pro fentanyl. No fentanyl for you. Okay. It is pretty good though. I mean, if you do it with doctors around, I was like, it's kind of why I had a second kid. I was like, whoa, that high a couple years ago, let's run it back, you know? It was really good. But I am a mom, and it is a crazy experience. I do have a full baby. I have a 9-month-old at home that I am still breastfeeding currently. So this is So this is interesting to be here while she's wondering where her food is. You know? And I don't know how to explain to her what I do. You know, like she'll be like, "Where did you go?" You know, at night, and I'll be like, "Well, you know, a bunch of Asian businessmen need a dick joke, so I came. You know, I was needed by the people. So, but breastfeeding is a very weird thing. You know, it's a crazy experience. Nobody tells you what's going to happen to your body. You know, like nobody tells you how veiny your boobs get. Mine are blue. I take off my bra, it looks like Google Maps. You understand? Every time I'm naked, my husband tries to plan a road trip. I'm like, we're not going to New Mexico, you loser. You know. I will say also breastfeeding. It's crazy. You know what's the weirdest thing is you don't think that your nipple can become a cheese pull from a mozzarella stick, but you peel a toddler off of it and it does. You want that visual? Get ready. You know what I'm talking about, my other dad. I breastfed my elder daughter way too long, too. She could say supermarket. I was like, we got to be done with this, you know? She was almost 2. She was 2. I breastfed her until she was 2. Like, one time she clinked my tits together and said, cheers. And I'm like, nope, we got to be done. We got to be done. We have to be done with this. But she loves them. Do you know what's so crazy? Okay, and this is why I think women are so powerful, okay? Because you know that, like, I raised a 3-year-old with my boobs. Do you understand? With my boobs. She's this tall. From my boobs. My boobs. The same boobs that, like, strangers have sucked. You know what I mean? Like, these boobs. These boobs went to college in Santa Barbara. They should be nobody's lifeline. But they are. These boobs have been around the world. They went to spring break in Mexico. Are you kidding me? These boobs went to England and Paris, back to Mexico. had a good time there. But like my boobs, like it's honestly, it's insane. And okay, so here's the thing too, is that I really want to stop breastfeeding my baby because I'm done. I'm really done. Like I want my body, I want my mind and my body back, but it is really hard. It's hard to stop. It's like a bad relationship, again, because I breastfed the older one way too long that she still wants to. So I bring the boobs out for the little baby and my older daughter will see it and she'll look at me and she'll go, "Little sip," and I go, "No." She goes, "Little sip," and she calls me mother, which makes it sound even creepier. So she'll be like, "Mother, little sip, mother, little sip, mother, make me happy." And I'm like, "What in the Handmaid's Tale are we doing here? Little sip, mother." So yeah, I'm working on that. But breastfeeding also is a crazy thing because there is this thing that your wife will know, and maybe yours, it's called the letdown. When your body tells you, anybody needs to pull out a notepad, feel free, okay? But you're gonna learn something. So there's this thing called the letdown, which is basically like when your body is ready to feed the baby, it fills your boobs with milk and then it shocks you to let you know that they're ready, right? And then the milk drops out, so it's the letdown. So it goes, yeah, it's insane. But it shocks you, so you're just walking around being shocked in the tits all day. You have a baby and your body is like, please feed that baby, so it shocks you and it leaks. So before I come to a set like this, I'm supposed to pump my boobs so that my daughter has milk to drink so she doesn't die while I'm here entertaining you fine folk, right? And so they say in order to trigger this myself, I'm supposed to look at pictures of my baby. So you understand that before I came here today, I just jacked off my tit to pictures of my daughter. Oh boy, when she was 6 weeks old, my boobs were like, it was, yeah. How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, shocked.
You loved it? You're shocked? Yeah.
Really lovely, and the guy next to him that was literally like, "I'm learning stuff," and I'm like, "That's my mission, is
Nah, they
to make
loved you
sure
as soon
that
as you
men
went up
know
there.
that women are better."
And you went big.
Yeah, I'm about to teach you something else too. Okay, here's the thing. Let me tell you about giving birth. It is crazy. First off, being a mom, obviously being a dad is also very important, but it's not the same, right? Like literally you can be a dad. We were at a hotel and my husband was holding the baby that he also made, and someone was like, "You're such a good dad." It's like the bar is so low, so you're gonna be great. All you have to do is hold your baby and people will be like, "You're a hero." Meanwhile, I went through IVF. I injected myself full of hormones day and night. I wanted to laugh. I wanted to cry. I wanted to swing from a chandelier. I was thirsty. I was starving. I was freezing. And my husband was like, "I'm going to come in a cup." And we were like, "Yeah, good job. Good job." We bought him an ice cream after. He was like, "La, la, 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 la." It was crazy. And then you get pregnant. And then as the mom, you're in charge of so much stuff. Like, do you know that babies' heads don't just come round? We are in charge of keeping our babies' heads round. Like all of us have heads that are round because our moms were like, "Don't let it not get round." Like truly, like I took my daughter and they were like, "She's a little flat on this side. You got to flatten out the other side." I was like, I have to? Like, I drink wine from a box. I can't be in charge of cranial configuration. Maybe you guys can, but I can't. I was like, I don't even know how to post a reel. I can't make her head circular. It's insane, but it's so soft that it can squish. And then when you get pregnant, a woman, they make a baby and they also make a whole other organ in their body, okay? They make a placenta and you give birth to both of those. This is gonna be an interesting thing. So you pop out the baby and then the nurse goes, "One more big push, Mom," and then you pop out a placenta and then she holds it up like it's a goddamn sweater from the Gap. She's like, "Do you want to keep this?" And I'm like, "I don't think I do." Like, why? And she's like, "Well, you could plant a tree." And I'm like, in New York? Where? Do you guys know where I can bring my placenta to plant it in the city? No. And also, again, like, it's not me. I'm not that responsible. Are you kidding me? I have a bag of clothes in my car I was supposed to donate 5 years ago, I'm not making it to the nursery with my placenta like, I'm ready for my tree. It's not. But here's kind of one of the things. Here's what's not fair about being the mom, okay? When you have a baby, the baby comes out and it looks exactly like the dad. "Oh, I just did all that stuff. I made a placenta." Okay? And then the first word the baby says is, "Dada, I made a placenta." Okay? And then what happens also is that you as the woman are left with a fupa and your husband gets a dad bod, okay? And dad bod is trending for the summer. And a fupa is a fat upper pussy area. Do you guys know about the fupa? You guys know about the fupa? Some of you look like it's the first time you're hearing the word fupa. Fupa. And they're like, "Why aren't moms sexy?" I'm like, "Well, because we have a fucking fupa." We have a fupa. That's the worst word. Fat upper pussy area. My guys, fat upper, yes, a fat upper pussy. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the fupa, okay? Look at it. Stare at the fupa. Don't turn to, it's a fupa. This is what your wife's gonna have. She's gonna have a fupa, a fat upper pussy area, okay? So he gets a dad bod, my husband gets a dad bod, and everybody on TikTok is like, dad bod summer, and I get a fupa, and they're gonna arrest me in the streets. You understand? He gets a dad bod, and people think he looks good. I have a fupa. Somebody looked at his stomach and went, what a fat upper pussy area. Disgusting. Right above her pussy got so fat. Disgusting. Chunky, take her to jail, you know? And it's not fair, because do you know why women get fupas? Because as we age, we lose estrogen, and the only place we make estrogen is our uterus, so our body is trying to protect us, right? Okay? We're trying to protect us. Do you know how strong a uterus is, guys? Do you know that a uterus can eat an IUD? It can eat one. It can eat it from your... My sister has eaten 2 IUDs. Yeah, her insurance does not believe her. All right, do you guys have any questions? No? Okay. Where did it go? Where did it go? Exactly. Exactly. Where did it go? Her uterus ate it, and then she had to go to the... She had to get forms because her insurance was like, there's no way you ate 2 IUDs. And I'm like, bitch, have the baby. Like, stop. Okay, cool. Let's end this with a joke. That was just the TED Talk part. I'm going to start the jokes now. No, for real though. I say all this to say is that you know, men, I love you, but you could never do it. You know you could never. You're nodding. You could never, right? You could never give birth. It's too much stuff. It's too much crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like, we do so much crazy shit. Women do so much nuts. You do amazing stuff too. You don't get lost in parking lots. I don't know how you do that. I've never been a Target parking lot that I found my way out of, you know? But childbirth, not for you, because you have not prepped for that amount of pain. We do hair removal. Do you understand? We take lasers to our face and our genitals, like the things you're not supposed, the things that they use to keep you from stealing art in a gallery, you know? And we burn our faces off. We wear high heels, those suck. We wear bodysuits, that's a shirt in our ass. We do everything that sucks, because childbirth is the most pain we'll ever feel, right? The most pain we'll ever feel in our entire lives. But our husbands are in the corner like, I don't know, these New Balances are pretty stiff. And you're like, come on, Rob. Here's another thing women can do that you can't do. We can shit in under 30 minutes. Not something you guys have cornered the market on. Fair. Thank you so much for being honest, sir. Fair. Okay, you guys are lovely. Thanks so much. Bye.